From the studios of Books in Motion, this is Damon Abdallah reading Deathmaster's Strike, Book 12 in the Blade series by David Robbins. Now, let's begin with Chapter 1. The scorching sun baked the Arizona countryside, causing rippling waves of heat to distort the view in all directions. For the three people trudging eastward across the blistering desert, the arduous trek was a harrowing ordeal. In the lead strode a giant of a man, 7 feet tall and endowed with the prodigious build of a Hercules. His bulging muscles gave his body a sculpted look, as if a supremely talented sculptor had created him out of living bronze. His hair was dark, his eyes a striking shade of gray. A black leather vest snugly covered his broad chest, and sweat-soaked green fatigue pants clung to his stout legs. Strapped around his narrow waist were 2 big Bowie knives, and clutched in his left hand was an M16. Secured to his back was a brown backpack, and a green canteen hung over his left shoulder. Next in line came an attractive woman. Fine, luxurious brown hair hung to the small of her back. Her brown eyes scanned the inhospitable terrain eagerly, in anticipation of spotting their goal soon. She wore fatigues and combat boots. Like the giant, she had both a backpack and an M16. The third member of the trio also wore fatigues and held an M16. His hair, in contrast to that of his companions, was blonde, his eyes an alert blue. 2 inches over 6 feet tall, he possessed a superbly proportioned body that would have been the envy of an ancient Greek wrestler. Both he and the woman sported .45 caliber automatic pistols in holsters on their right hips. "We can't be that far," the woman announced. "You hope, Athena," said the blond man. "I had no idea you were such a pessimist, Captain Havoc." The officer wiped the back of his left hand across his brow. "I'm a realist." "And you doubt we'll find Mesaville?" "I doubt the place even exists." "If you're so skeptical, why did you come along?" "Maybe I'm a glutton for punishment." Frowning, the woman gazed at the giant. "What about you, Blade? Do you think we're on a wild goose chase?" The Colossus glanced over his right shoulder. "If I did, I wouldn't be here. Provided the intelligence gathered by General Gallagher is accurate, we should spot the mesa soon." "Which reminds me," Captain Havoc said. "Been meaning to ask you a question ever since we left Los Angeles." "Ask it." "Why the hell did you accept Gallagher's word? After all he's done, after he tried to destroy the force from within, after he sent those instructors from the Special Forces Training Center to stop you from finding Athena, you still accept his word about Grizzly? Makes no sense. Do you have a death wish?" A smile creased the giant's lips. "No, I fully intend to see my wife and child again." "Then enlighten me, sir, if you'd be so kind." "Yeah," chimed in Athena. "I'd like to hear your reason too, Blade." The man with the Bowies pointed at a cluster of boulders not far ahead. "Why don't we take a break there, and I'll explain everything." "Okay by me," Athena replied. "I could use a rest. My legs are killing me." "So are mine," Captain Havoc said. "But what do you expect? We've been hiking across this godforsaken desert for almost 3 days now. We haven't seen any sign of water for a day and a half, and if we don't find some soon, our canteens will be empty." "Leave it to you to point out the bright side," Athena said. "Why are you always on my case?" "Maybe it's the heat." Blade looked back at them again. "You'd both conserve energy if you talked less." "I know," Athena said. "I just can't help myself." "How do you mean?" Athena gazed overhead at the blazing sun, then surveyed the barren, almost alien landscape. "I can't believe I'm really here. If I had any sense, I'd be safe and sound back in San Francisco, instead of traipsing around in the heart of the Outlands. Who knows what we'll encounter out here? We could all wind up dead." Captain Havoc chuckled. "Now who's looking at the bright side?" "It's just all so unreal," Athena said softly. "At least when we're talking, when my thoughts are distracted, I can forget all about the reason we came here and what might happen if we succeed. I can fool myself into believing this."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?